Alright guys, so I have a big problem. My power supply is not giving me correct voltage and it's crashing quite a bit. So if this helps you, please give me some Bitcoin because I am broke and homeless and not good. Anyway, so how to get Droidworks working on a mono computer. I've done some overclocking, too much apparently. So I clocked this down to 10, which brings me about to like 1 gigahertz. This is like a multiplier. You can think of it as being and so for me personally on the CPU, I know this is gonna get me close to what I need for it. It's about 3,033 brings me about 3,300. Plus there's some other settings that adjust it. So approximately by setting it at 10, it roughly puts it at 1,000. Then I'm going to do a few other things to make it lock in a little bit lower. And I'm going to prove to you that I can push it up ramps in this game. And hopefully I can raise $300, $300 to $400 for shipping and handling for a new power supply to replace this decade-plus old one from Falcon Northwest. It's like a Silverstone, some shit. Anyway. And then since I'm homeless, if I could get about like $2,000 total, that would bring me to like not being homeless, and maybe I'll be able to code something and work with AI. Because right now, since I don't have a good power supply, my computer just crashes, and then I cry and go off and I don't know, shit post on the internet because I'm sad. Anyway, so I'm going to show you now just a monitor, seeing the CPU speeds. And then we're going to also look at the settings for the game real quick, because I did have a couple compatibility mode settings. File location. This is just an alias. Open file location. Properties. Compatibility. So right now I'm running 8-bit 256 color resolution as admin. Compatibility mode for XP Service Pack 2. Okay, I will be running this as admin. I have installed this from the actual CD because I bought one a couple years ago because I love this game. And then let's see right here, it says 3 gigahertz. Let's go check my power settings because I haven't done anything there. Power and sleep settings. Additional power modes. This is on Windows 10. I already have a plan named Droidworks. Change plan setting. I'm going to show you what this plan has under advanced power settings. Processor management. Minimum policy state 1%. Maximum policy state 1%. Okay, now I have this mode selected. Let's go back to power options. The mode is selected. Let's see where my CPU is at right now. Wow, it's kind of slow. So I looked up. This is slightly different because this probably factors in the bus speed a little bit better. I don't know. Anyway, so I had guess I had looked at the requirements of the game. Everyone was saying it was impossible to run. The only thing that was broken was the CPU speed. So I was like, fuck it, let's just slow down my CPU. And then I will show you that it works, and hopefully my computer doesn't crash because that shot power supply. But it mostly crashes when I try to play Baldur's Gate with my wife and get laid. So it's very sad, bad for my sex life now and work power supply. B, doing AI research, rendering lots of text and code and images and video using AI, and trying to make cool stuff. So I'd like to be able to keep doing that. Anyway, in the meantime, I'll play games that don't tax my power supply too much, like this. So I'm going to show you the test one that I started just to prove it worked. You'll see that I already have achieved, wow, the rank of master. I will show you with a pushing droid. Big Flat. I believe I used this guy to beat. And this is why he was commiserated with his own droid. And I'll go through and beat this level real quick. Oops, I need to watch the mission briefing. I don't care. Okay. So one thing you note is that you can see the acceleration seems relatively reasonable. You'll see that there isn't a big delay when you're going up stuff. And there was one moment on getting this rank of master on this level that it did seem like the block was a little stuck. And one tip I found online from a Reddit poster is hitting F12 to take screenshots will kind of give it a little bit of a bump forward. I guess it slows down the logic just enough to make you do it. So when you ever have a problem pushing stuff up, maybe try hitting that. or just tuning your CPU down. There's a lot of different ways to tune your CPU down. Doing the core ratios in the BIOS has just happened to be how I'm familiar with doing stuff like that. So, like I said, just doing the 1% in Windows might not be enough. You want to change your core ratios to be downward, so when it goes into its whatever mode, it does it whatever different. And you know what? You don't got to be that smart. You just have to know that somewhere, on the internet, someone's playing this game, and all you have to do is find a way to slow down your computer. You can do it. I'm sure there's other ways of doing it, but yep, I just found that quite simple. So let's see. Oh no. I went through it. This is bad. Let's go back and check it. And again, I could go back and try to lower it. I'm going to hit the F12 button while doing it. Ready? Oh, it worked perfectly. Hitting F12 does just enough of a little bit of a lag to really push over the limit. So what I will go do next to experiment is, since 10, like I said, I've done it without hitting the F12 before. Couldn't tell you why it needs it now. Maybe this one would need it too. Oh yeah, I do also remember maybe I just needed to get a little more. Oh, acceleration, see? I just doubted myself. So see, getting it to, what is it? 1,500, 1,000 something for me is enough to make it close, but not quite. So I bet you if I went down to, like, I don't know, 8, wait, maybe 5. I mean, I think the base game speed was like 150 megahertz, not gigahertz. So if one went down to like 1 or 2 core ratio, I'd probably be about there. My CPU must be cold, very cold. So yeah, and sound does work. I just have to be running sound to this because, again, I don't have a working sound system. My headphones are broken. I'm a broke bitch with a kid, and all I'm doing is just shit posting on the internet and helping you play dumb games. So anyway, that's how I did it. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna enjoy beating this with my girlfriend / wifey to be, and hopefully you guys have a lot of cool robot master, droid master builders from this, because it definitely inspired me to be a better person and learn a lot about science. It's a very cool game. Like I said, everything works. The only reason I don't have the sound going is because you can hear me talk instead. Fuck you. Okay, sorry. Keep it kid friendly. Let's just join again. Everything's cool. Data, EarthQuest. Little animations, all different kind of animations. Wow. Let's look some different animations to look at just to see them. Okay, guys. Like, post, subscribe, please donate. I'm broke. Help.